Here is how I make Bengali Pomfret fish curry. This one we call Pomfret Maacher Korma at home. Whether it is a classic fish korma or just our family's way of making it, you will find out by checking out this recipe. I am using 6 whole white pomfret fish, medium sized. So 1 or 2 per person is just right. First, let's make some cuts in the fish. This helps them soak up all the delicious flavors while they cook. After that, we will do the usual Bengali marinade, what we call Mache Nun Holud Makhano in Bengali. You will need about a teaspoon each of salt, turmeric powder, a teaspoon of red chili powder, if you like a little heat, and half a tablespoon of mustard oil. Mix it all up and let the fish sit at room temperature for about 15 minutes before we start cooking. I went with medium-sized white pomfret, so I left them whole. If your pomfret are on the larger side, you will want to cut them in half before you marinate them. Smaller pomfret work great for this dish too. Now get about 5 tablespoons of mustard oil hot in a pan. Before you put the fish in, stir in about a quarter teaspoon each of salt, turmeric powder and red chili powder into the hot oil. This trick helps prevent the fish from sticking. Once it is heated up, we will fry the pomfret fish one at a time. Pomfret is a delicate fish, so I like to fry them individually. You can do more if you are comfortable. Fry them on both sides until they are nice and golden in color. But do not let them get too dark. Once all the fish are fried, there will be some oil left in the pan. By the way, be very careful while flipping the fish. Now, let's get started on the sauce for the pomfret fish. We will begin by adding whole spices to the leftover oil in the pan to give it flavor. This is called foron dewa in Bengali. I am using 3 dried red chilies, 4 bay leaves, 3 small pieces of cinnamon, 3 large black cardamoms, and about a half a teaspoon of shahi jeera. Once you have added the whole spices, let them sizzle for a minute on low heat. Next, toss in about half a teaspoon of asafoetida or hing. Then it is time for a cup of onion paste. I used 2 big onions for this. Cook the onion for about 3 minutes over medium heat until they lose that raw smell. Now add half a cup of tomato paste, which I made from 1 large tomato. Stir it in and cook for a minute on medium heat. After that, add a paste made from a tablespoon of poppy seeds or posto and 6 cashews. Cook this for 2 minutes. Stir in a teaspoon each of salt, turmeric powder and red chili powder and cook for another minute. Next, add a tablespoon each of garlic paste and ginger paste, mixing everything well. Keep it on low flame for 2 minutes until the ginger and garlic aroma disappears. At this stage, add about 75 ml or 2/3 of a cup of plain yogurt, also known as tog doi in Bengali. Mix it in quickly and cook for a minute. I then rinsed out the yogurt bowl with a 1/4 cup of water and added that to the pan to keep cooking. Let it cook for another minute. I tossed in around 5 green chilies here. Feel free to add more or fewer depending on how spicy you like your fish curry. The chilies I used were not super hot, and green chilies really boost the curry's flavor. For a nice color, I added a teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, but this is totally optional. After a minute, stir in 1/2 cup of coconut milk. I used store-bought coconut milk, so adjust if you are using fresh. Cook for 2 minutes after adding the coconut milk or narkeler doodh. Finally, add 1/2 cup of water and bring it to a boil. You can add more water if you prefer, but I don't, as pomfret fish cooks quickly because it is quite tender. Once the mixture comes to a boil, toss in the fried pomfret and stir gently to ensure each piece is coated with the slightly thickened gravy. Let it simmer for about 2 minutes over low heat. If you think it is necessary, carefully turn the fish over once, being mindful not to break them. After cooking, stir in a teaspoon of Bengali garam masala or garam masala and a tablespoon of ghee, mixing it gently. And there you have it. My Pomfret Maacher Korma is all set. If you are preparing this Indian pomfret curry the Bengali way, I highly recommend trying it with some steamed rice or garam bhat. Also, please share your thoughts on this recipe in the comment section. Let me know what other dishes you'd like me to feature here on Debjanir Rannaghar. I'll be back with a new recipe soon. Until then, stay well and take care.